Alright, hello. So, I'm just gonna let the song play out because I love it. But when it ends, I'll go to my normal music that I don't get murdered for. Oh, my video resolution is not optimal. Tough shit, YouTube. Oh, wait, I need to get rid of these overlays. Yeah. I love this GIF, by the way. It really captures the song's mood. Yeah, you know, I didn't mean to start so late. I meant to start like at least 2 hours ago. And then I didn't. So, yeah. Oh, want to see how dumb I am, by the way? When I draw a really good circle, I copied the layer and then destroyed it. That was dumb of me. I don't know why I did that. Alright, I'm gonna pull up my normal playlist now. Hope you enjoyed listening to that bop, because that's one of my favorite songs by my favorite artist. And this playlist is only 2 hours, well, it's 2 hours and 53 minutes, so hopefully it'll last the whole stream. Just as long as I actually start it at the start. Alright. Hey, don't look at my file names! How dare you! I will have you know. Oh, what's the song's name? It was, actually, if you mean the song that was just playing by Will Wood, that's in the description. So, yeah. But how dare you look at my file names? And, also, I will have you know that it is called Requests. So there! And yes, I did, that my phone's falling. I did draw a VTuber Sona thing, just for fun, because I thought it would be neat, and it was very fun to draw, actually. Oh, this is the color I use for my sketches, that's gonna be weird. Hold on, I should change the color of the sketch, just because I won't, like, that's a weird thing to adjust to, you know? I use purple for my sketches. I can't use purple for my line art too. That's illegal. This kinless is gonna be hard to use, actually. Oh man. Wait, did I say kinless or palette? I mean the same thing, but like this. I'm not good at using palettes, but hopefully this will turn out well. And that's a big hopefully. No, I did this one's sketch before I started streaming, but I don't know if I'll try to do more than one, but I'll have to stream while sketching the other ones, which I have done before, but I don't know, it might be boring, it might be frustrating, but that's just what drawing is like, you know? I wonder how many people on Tumblr, like ever since I posted those skeletons that I drew at school, I wonder how many people, because that papyrus one got a lot of reblogs, or got a lot of notes in general. I wonder how many people saw that. I was like, oh, this person has a cool, neat style that actually kind of like makes sense. It makes them look like a skeleton, and then they see me drawing like this, and it's like, oh, never mind. Like, ever since that started gaining traction and stuff, and people have been tagging it with, like, inspiration, and like, oh my god, I love this style. It's like, that's not my style, but thanks. It's really nice, though. I just, like, I can't help but wonder. It's funny to me. knew that was a jagged line. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell if it's like actually a messy line or if it's just the sketch under it. Like right there. That looks a lot cleaner suddenly. Huh. Who would have thunk? How long did it take me? This style is an accumulation. That's the wrong layer. That's another good reason to lower your opacity. Instead of just... I'm jumping from topic to topic, sorry. But I just want to say real quick, if you ever need to... Like, a good way to avoid drawing on the wrong layer is to just lower the opacity of your sketch, and then you'll immediately be able to know. It's really obvious. But anyway, how long it took me? I've been in this fandom for, like, 5 years, so... 5 years? I don't know, like, I guess technically 3-4 years it took me to develop this way of drawing Papyrus, just because he's only, my first year of being in this fandom, I was really focused on Sans instead of Papyrus. So, yeah, I guess, like, when I started actually paying attention to Papyrus, I started trying to draw him well. And it's also, when I made ATVB, that fucking, God, when I look at those old sprites that I used for questions and stuff, I want to bury myself in the hole. I hate those so much. Why did you guys let me get away with drawing anybody like that? Like, their eyes were so small. It was like Horror Tail Papyrus, but like almost worse. I don't know. Maybe that's why Spooks was so creepy to me when I made him, because he has huge eyes. But yeah, it took me a good few years to develop this style, and it's still developing. Because that's what art styles are like. They're always changing. You can't really have one single solid art style. They fluctuate. That's why art is cool. Can you tell I'm in a rambling mood? I think I'm in a rambling mood. I'm talking a lot. I'm a professional YouTuber. When these get monetized, maybe, that would be really cool. It will never happen since I don't want to use uncopyrighted music, but that it would be neat. Yeah, man. I can remember the first piece of Undertale fan art that I ever drew, and okay, so y'all already know that I'm like a child, right? Like, I am a teenager. I am a minor. Undertale came out in 2015, so I was still in elementary school when it happened. So the first time I ever drew Undertale fan art, I was in elementary school, and I just was like, okay, what's the fucking emo robot with the Skeletor? And I just doodled them in my math notebook, and like from that point on, I haven't escaped. Like, that was the time, like, that was my doom, like, just that single moment. 5 years ago, when I was like, what the fuck is that thing that I've been seeing around? And then bam, dead. I have no other life. Am I gonna get copyrighted because of this remix of this song? I hope not. I mean, it's not like this is monetized. I don't make money off of any of this. And I don't really want to, because being a professional YouTuber seems like hell, kinda. Just, like, seems like it would be fun, but also, holy shit, the way people, like, in this current climate of people suddenly acting like shipping people is okay and writing fanfiction and stuff, like, I don't want people to look at me, you know? And in order to be monetized and be an actual professional YouTuber, I would have to have people look at me, and I just don't want to risk that, you know? Twitch's entire copyright situation scares me. Like, that's literally the entire reason I don't stream on Twitch, but, well, not the only reason. Like, Twitch, for some reason, is always just really slow for me, and it just, like, makes me very annoyed at it, so I don't like to use it. And of course, I follow a lot of streamers, so they use it, but whatever. That cheekbone looks huge, but I'm not gonna fix it. Fuck it. But yeah, Twitch, just their whole thing scares me, and also I just don't like it in general. I think their rules and stuff are dumb. So I just like to stay on here. Because at least, like, oh no, they copyrighted my video, they're getting all the ad revenue? What ad revenue? I'm not monetized. Like, good for them, they're monetizing my video and I'm not getting any profit. That doesn't change literally anything. But on Twitch, they like take down your stream or something. It's like, I don't want that. I don't want them to mute my stream. I like looking at my, like, this is gonna sound really fucking self-centered, but I sometimes, whenever I finish streaming, I like to go back and rewatch them just to see how it was, you know? Because it is fun to stream. That's why I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun. But like, I also like rewatching it because like it's fun to watch it too, you know? But if I did that on Twitch, I would not be able to rewatch it because I only use copyrighted music. But also just the whole DMCA thing is bullshit anyway. Man, I am running my mouth today. There's the eye. Okay. I was trying to find where I put the eye in my sketch. What do you guys think would happen to make Papyrus look at anybody like this? Because I feel like the second he looks at me like this, like if he looked at me like this ever, I would just break down into tears, like on the spot immediately. Nobody survives this face. Nobody survives this face with dignity anyway. Just a recipe for disaster. Man, it really is weird to like use my sketch. Like, this is literally almost the exact shade. Like, this doesn't make sense. The exact same shade genre that I usually use. Like, slightly desaturated, light purple-ish, sometimes a little blue, but usually just purple-ish color. This is, like, it's almost the exact thing that I use to sketch everything, so this is really weird for me. Okay, no, now that cheekbone's bothering me, I'm gonna shave it down a little bit. But like in a subtle way that it matches my sketch a bit more. It actually looks more like a skeleton. In that... Oh, do you want to see how fast I can draw these things? Wait a minute, I'm gonna do this really quick. Skeleton speed run. There we go. I don't know what it is about... I don't know why I did that, by the way. I just felt like it. But I don't know what it is about that little style there. It's just, like, so fun to just doodle as fast as I can. But, man. Like, Just trying to draw a skeleton somewhat realistically, but still mostly cartoonishly is just really fucking fun. You want to know something really sad to me? On this playlist, I'm using YouTube Music right now. Definitely not plugging that or anything because YouTube Music sucks ass. And the reason it sucks ass, hey, is because it just doesn't have music on here that is literally actually music. And sometimes it has entire videos that aren't music. And the entire reason I'm bringing this up is because there's a song on this playlist that I really, really like, but it's not registered as music on YouTube Music, so it doesn't play, and I can't find any, like, alternative things. I guess I could just use, I could just use my YouTube playlist, like, without YouTube Music, and it would work the exact same, but listen. I already have YouTube Music open, and that would make things easier for me, and that's not what I want. I just want to complain. So, I don't know. It just, like, there's a song that I love, but it never plays because it's not a song, according to YouTube Music. Can you guys tell I don't know how wrinkles work in, like, anything? Most of the time I just make them up and I'm like, oh, that looks kind of like a shape. So, hey. It does look kind of like a shape. I gotta say. Did I get any cute edges? I only got cute edges after I mentioned that I didn't get any. So in my mind, it doesn't count. And I'm sad about that because, like, every time I've done one of these, it's been, like, almost a tradition for people to, request the most, like, edge with, like, the cutest fucking face possible. And, like, either, like, beet red, completely blushing like a fucking schoolgirl, or just like being wholesome in general, and like laughing or something. But this time, all I got were requests of him with like frowning with blood all over him, and it's like, are you guys okay? Like, what happened? Like, that's the exact opposite of what's usually requested for him, which was very bewildering to me. It's very strange. if it's a cute edge, I already have like 4. So if it's a cute edge request, yes. Oh, by the way, I have a bone to pick with you, pun entirely intended. Listen, Blast, listen. You are an awesome person, and you're cool to talk to and stuff. But listen, you requested Spooks with this face right here, I believe. He can't close his fucking mouth. How is he gonna do that? How am I gonna draw that, Blast? How will that work? He can't close his mouth. It's just a jaw. How do I do that? I don't understand. Like, that would just look horrifying, because, like, I think he'd just be like... God, how do I draw his fucking skull? I think he would just be like... So it's like... Pardon my crude drawing, but, like, that would literally just be like... He's trying his best. This might be the best version of him I've ever drawn. This is real. Why am I laughing? I shouldn't be laughing at this. This is really stupid. Oh god. Okay. Anyway. Anyway, that's my call out post. It's my verbal call out post for Blast Light, for Beam Blast Light. You specifically. I'm calling you out. I guess I could go the whole Ebony route and just slap and just make him hold up, like a sticky note or something, or just tape something to his face and it's like, yeah, there you go. While his gaping maw is just, like, right there in full view instead of covered up like Ebony's. This is too big, I gotta shrink it down. But I can't do it alone cause it's on the same layer. Fuck. That was a mistake. Stab and bite his tongue. He has venom, he'll You're gonna make him paralyze himself. He's a snake! And I don't just mean that metaphorically. Like, sparkly eyes I can do if I, like, sacrifice his, snake eyes, his fucking weird face. Like, if I sacrifice his scariness a bit, if I sacrifice his spookiness, then... yeah, I guess I could do that, but you didn't request sparkly eyes. You requested him sticking his tongue out with his mouth closed. He can't do that! He doesn't even have a tongue! He's a skeleton! Spooks is a mess, alright? And also, I don't know how many snakes bite their tongue, you know? Like, Spooks thought that he was helping somebody by paralyzing them and forcing them to eat people. So, he's kinda... I don't know. Oh god, now I gotta do colors. Okay, this is you're gonna see my brain rot on stream, guys. Let's go. Brain rot speed run. How fast can I make my brain cells melt out? What color is this? That's very light. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna, like, make it really ugly so that it stands out from the rest. I have to make it so that I can see the colors against it, you know? By the way, some of these palette requests are so funny to me when I see them come in my inbox. Cause like the other day I saw a thing come through like that was like Russ with this face and and I didn't realize that it was like actually it was this right here. It was actually one of the palette names. I just thought they just decided to groan mid-sentence. Like I said, Spooks is a mess, so he can't, like, he tries his best, and his best is debatable. Oh my god, the line art made me think that there were, like, that line art wasn't colored in, or, like, just wasn't selected at all. And I guess it wasn't, but I thought that it would be an empty spot. But it wouldn't. It would just be the color of the line art, but it's so light that I didn't realize it. Oh my god, this palette is going to kick my ass. Let's go. I don't know what I'm gonna use this blue for yet, so I'm gonna cheat. That's temporary. You can change it later. But pastels, holy shit, this pastels, I can't work with them. They're not saturated enough. Let's see. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna use this one for. There you go, yellows. That's not yellow, but it is now. And then I will do the obvious route. This is why I say I'm not good with palettes, because I always use the closest thing to the actual canon colors, instead of, like, getting creative with it. But whatever, it's how I do it because palettes are hard. They're only good when I come up with them, you know? That's just the rule for everything. I only like it if I do it, you know? It does kind of look like, God, what does this remind me of? There's a specific Bone Trousel remix that has an album cover that has a similar color palette to this. And, like, I can't think of anything else now. I'm just thinking about that. Ooh, what if I did a big brain thing and, like, hold on. What if I did a thing? What if I did a thing? And nope, that looks like garbage. Okay, never mind. Thing canceled. I thought I had something. I swear I did. Oh, but that looks worse. This is why palettes frustrate me so much. Okay, what if this is at the point, like, this is the stage where I agonize over it for probably like an hour straight. I don't know. Probably not an hour, but, like, it's gonna be painful, I can say that. What layer? That's just an empty layer. Why is that just an empty layer? No, I don't want that. I want this. I don't know. Hold on, I forgot a thing. Ooh, what if I use this brush? Hey. This is the brush that I was gonna use for blood, but it's not the same as my old blood brush that I'm still mourning. Yeah, maybe. Wait, like this gray or like the skull gray? Actually, you know what? Maybe that doesn't look too bad. If I were to... I still don't like that pink for these, but what if I were to... maybe? And then I can use this pink as like... Maybe? Have I caught on to something here, perhaps? It looks weird, but bear with me, alright? Because what if I were to, like... I'm just gonna keep using this brush because the texture looks funky. I'll shave it down in a minute. You know? I don't hate it. And then I could like... Well, first of all, I could shade these too, because why not? But also, I can add some highlights. This is what I did with the last palette thing too. I like used it as both highlights and I'll fix that later, that looks bad. But I used it as both shading and highlights. You could barely see the shading part because the red was barely any different from like the actual thing, but like from the two reds were barely different at all, but this kind of works. Maybe I could have like a funky little effect here where it's like not completely blended. Is this a time that to fuck around with shading styles? Maybe. Well, it's still kind of a shadow between the eyes. It's just a pink shadow. It's not like necessarily blush just because it's pink. It's just the palette. I think so anyway. I think it looks neat. Ew. I forgot to delete that. Now, like, yeah, see? Look at that. That's a neat look, actually. That looks kind of like if his battle body was like metal or something. And like he was standing at like a pink sunset or something. That's what I'm picturing here. I don't know what I'm doing with this blending, by the way. I'm just messing around with it. See, the problem with this brush is that it really likes to pick up color. Like, really likes it, so it just blends it more than it erases it sometimes. Or, like, it just drags it more than it blends it into other things. Well, you can blame the person who requested this for the weird color palette, alright? If it were my decision, he would be, like, very shadowy right now. But I can't make it any darker! Because it's pastels! This is why I don't use pastels! Because it looks like faded and stuff, you know? Clean that up a bit. That looks interesting. Which one? Let me look at it. Okay, that's adorable. I'll think about it. How about that? If I'm not dead by tomorrow from my second vaccine dose, then perhaps I will give it a shot. So there. I'm gonna fix this a little bit. You know, this brush is literally named Blood, and I don't use it for blood anymore. Because I'm so sad about my old blood brush. My old blood brush. Like, I'm genuine, like, it was such a good brush, man, you know? I didn't even only use it for blood. I used it for other things. And it was so nice. But I don't have it anymore. And I'm so sad about it. It's like the leading cause of my depression, I swear. I was gonna say something I forgot. I still really like that effect on this armor. I don't know how I did that, but it looks cool. So I'll take it. Wait, what if I did a thing? What if I like is this a big brain moment? Holy shit. Is this a big brain moment or a dumb moment? Let's find out together. That might be too far. Just a bit. Might be getting a bit overzealous here. But I also kind of like it. I think it might keep it like that. Man, conspiracy theorists teachers are so weird to me. Cause like, man, you're a teacher. Please, you should know this. You literally went to school to teach people. And like, one time I had a teacher that, thankfully he wasn't a science teacher, but like, he didn't believe in evolution. And like, it confused me a lot. It's like, dude, please, come on. Okay, now I'm annoyed because I can't highlight this section. Oh well. What if I don't think it would have the same effect on this, but like, yeah, it doesn't look, oh, well, I feel like fucking kombucha girl. I hate it, and then I'm just like, well, you know, maybe. You know? He's just very shiny today. It's fine. Maybe that's what somebody polished him. That's why he's mad. He got polished and there you go. Actually, I have an idea I want to try. I probably won't stick with it. Yeah, that's a lot less than I wanted. That's disappointing. Damn it. Wait, what if I did, no, I hate that. Alright, idea cancelled. Pride hurt, idea cancelled, it's fine. What about this idea? Idea cancelled. I might just stick with this, actually. But some parts of it look flat and it's bothering me, but I can't fix it because like all I can do is highlight. Oh well. This is him fresh out of the shower. He showers in his battle body. Alright, now to come up with a background color because I don't want to follow the palette for background colors because fuck that. What if I did a dark, more saturated, maybe less saturated. Maybe lighter than that. Maybe like, this is how I find my background colors. I just fuck around with them until they look good. See, that's too light. It blends in with the thing. Hold on, I forgot to do this thing. It might help. Just a tad. And then move it. I like this effect a lot. Just, it looks like it has a backdrop and I think it looks neat. I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah. This is why I don't work with pastels! Maybe that yellow looks kinda nice, actually. But, like, I feel like it looks faded either way, you know? Like, no matter what, it just looks really faded. Maybe that? I'm gonna raise this up a bit, because it's a bit too close to the shading there, so it looks like it's, making a weird cut-off effect there. I don't know. Drawing is hard! Why do I do it for fun? I'll never understand this. Why is this a thing that I do to entertain myself? I'm gonna get rid of this. I think that's throwing me off. Actually, yeah, that yellow does look nice. I think so. Alright. I'm sticking with it. Bring this back. You wanna know what I do to cheat sometimes? I do this, and then I make it smaller, so that it makes my drawing look bigger. Is it cheating? Yes. Do I care? No, because I have done it multiple times. Except for with this one, I think. Oh shit, wait. I accidentally drew that huge. I forgot to fuck. Okay, so I usually resize the sketch and make it smaller to fit in with the rest of the canvas. Apparently I forgot to with this one. Whoops. Oh well, it still looks nice. It just means the line art looks thinner than usual. Oh well. So next, I'm just gonna save this before I... Excuse me. Alright, before I... move it. That scarf hanging down so low is kind of bothering me, but not enough for me to do anything about it. Oh, whoops, wait, I need to... Now it's transparent! Magic! I'm gonna title this Angry Pastel Motherfucker. There we go. It's so big. He's enormous. This was supposed to be able to fit at least 9 different requests. This one, he takes up over half of it. Oops. I'll title the next one, Highlight Headbang Hate Crime. I'll do that. I think that, I don't know why, I really think that this one is just unreasonably funny. I don't know why I find it funny. It's like, it's kind of funny in that same way that like old, almost like, you know the old MLG meme? Like, that's what that reminds me of. It's funny to me. Anyway, I am looking for a new thing. Actually, should I just post this? Should I just post this right now? Or should I wait? I can't decide. You know what? I think I'm gonna try to post it as fast as I can. Alright? And you guys get to sit here. Because I like to post them as I finish them, or else I'll forget to post them, because that's just how it works. What thing did you do with raw meat? Did I miss something? And also, I told myself I'd never call Ebony that, and then I just did. You tricked me. How dare you? What the fuck do I caption this? I can't, I'm just gonna currently streaming, no time to clever caption there. And it has a typo in it, so you know I'm really down to business. Down to business. Is that a phrase? I can't think while I'm typing. Hold on. Well, I just realized I haven't been tagging these as expression meme, which I meant to. Whoops. Oh, the fucking rat. Okay. This is my punishment. No. Miss Pap will never happen. If you must call him a nickname, you will call him Retro and nothing else. Actually, hold on. While I desperately try to think of a good caption for this, I'm gonna, hold on. I'm gonna play, that one song that I like that's not on this playlist. I will warn you, it's a bit intense, and that's why I like it. But, yeah, this is, The Big Black by The Quick Brown Fox by Lap Fox Tracks. Yeah. Okay, I finally posted it. Yeah, I get that. I literally... Oh, here's the broken print apart. I literally played this song for my mom, like, yesterday, because I wanted to show her what kind of music that I like. And, like, she told me to, like, pause it because it was too much for her. So, yeah, I understand. I really like, the kind of music that just... It kind of sounds like beating the inside of your head with a hammer. But, like, in a good way, you know? What face am I doing next? I forgot to take... Oops, I forgot. No, that's the wrong one. I forgot to take down that. I put it up just, like, as a funny. And I forgot to remove it. So, there. What if I just left that in the middle of the stream for the entire stream? Let's see. You know, it's a big brain move. I've been saying that a lot. I don't care. I should just, like, have these both available instead of on 2 separate layers like a dumbass. That's way easier. Wow. Let's see. Do I want to do arson? That's arson. No, I don't, because I already did edge with that face. Fuck. Alright. Do I want to do... no, I don't want to draw any tongues. Oh, the song's over. Oops. The hardest part of this is deciding on what to do next, I swear. Oh, I could do the one that I was talking about earlier, the hug. The hug as in this hug. Do I like the... Actually, I do want to do Volcano, but I got a different one with Volcano, so I'll do that one. Wait, which one is that? Oh, this one? Oh, wait. You mean the hug. Yeah, that... I guess so, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna grab, Volcano. And I'm gonna... I know I just said I didn't feel like drawing any skeleton tongues, but... Anyway. In my defense, I do want to draw Russ with this face, because it's very out of character, which is funny to me. Now you get to watch as I painstakingly line these two up, because they're not the same, size for some reason. Hey, first try. That's pretty pog. Alright, now you get to watch me, attempt to sketch this out. Ugh, okay. Sketching on stream is just, like, very... I don't know, it's difficult for me. So, let's find out. This wrong layer. Had fun watching me redraw a circle 48 times. This is how I start every drawing. This part is when I know that I had a good one the first few times, but I undid it and now I can't go back to it. Now, if I get as far as line art in this one, remind me to resize it first. And if you don't, I'll be very disappointed in all of you. Because I won't remember to resize it, but I will remember that I told you to remind me and you didn't. So, keep that in mind, alright? Just saying. And this one is for Russ specifically, and not just Papyrus, so I get to draw his emo tears. Oh, by the way, sorry for not updating ATBB in a while. For some reason, I just like keep like telling myself I'm gonna do it, and then I just don't. So that's how I am with that right now. Is this actually unintentionally the angle that I want? Hey! Alright. Let's see how long that lasts, because every time I draw the skull at an angle, sometimes it, like, morphs into a completely different angle, and I don't know how it does that. Probably because I'm always fucking around with the cranium. Is that what that section of the skull is called? The cranium? This jaw is long. I swear, every time I draw him... Okay, that's the wrong thing. Every time I draw him, I always draw his jaw way too long at first. Like, every time, I always have to resize it. You don't even want to know how much I resized this one. Speaking of which, I also always draw it too, like, angular, I guess? Too square. Too cubular. He looks like Minecraft Steve. He looks like my Minecraft skin, which nobody wants to look like. That's mean. And I only say that's mean just because Papyrus, listen, everybody wants to look like him. That is blatantly incorrect information. I'm sorry for lying to you all. Except not really. My whole thing is kind of causing problems on purpose, so... His jaw is still bothering me. Might have made it a bit better. Man, do any of you remember when I used to draw him without a chin? Like, there's like a very basic, like, jawline here, you know? But I used to draw him like, I think it was like, I think it was just that. Or just something like, yeah, no, I do think it was just, it just looked like this. Ew. That doesn't look good. And then I would make his eyes super tiny, so it was like... And then it would always be like super squinty for some reason. Because I thought that was cute. And I always had the heart mouths. I'm just dissing on my old style that I used for ATBB. Give me a second. And then it was like this. And... Actually, yeah, that's pretty cute, but the actual drawings looked gross, alright? Skull's still bothering me! Stop it! Stop being bad!
Are you ready for the roughneck bass? Rude boy, live in the place.
Alright, and then... see if I can keep this angle. That eye is too small. Whoop. I'm gonna squintify this in a minute. I just like to draw both eyes first. Which is a pain in the ass. Squinty Papyrus eyes are cute, but the way that I drew them were not. I'm really glad that this is supposed to look like he's like vaguely insane because like this is a look right here. Oh, I forgot to squintify this. It's totally a word, right? Squintify. Wow, Daft Punk sounds a lot different than I remember. Oh, ew. That looks horrible. Alright. So I got some things to fix. First of all, what is going on with this eye? And that's why you flip the canvas, kids. That's how you find out if your drawing looks like hot shit or not. I think I did make these eyes too small. I gotta resize them. The eyebrows are fine. The eyebrows are fucking huge. Nope, that looks weird. I think it's just like this eye that's throwing me off because it's like squinted, but the eyebrow isn't there, which really annoys me. Alright, I'm gonna change it. Cause if I don't, that eye is going to drive me insane. And also that skull shape, I gotta fix that. Looks weird. This face still looks weird. Is it the nose, maybe? If I use a thicker brush. Maybe that kinda helped? No, it still looks weird. Ah! What is wrong with it? I'm gonna resize the jaw again. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's something about these eyes that's really bothering me when I flip it. Like, this eye still looks too small to me. And his face looks too fat, but then when I flip it around again, it looks fine. But when I do this, it looks bad. Ah. I'm gonna drink water. Very angrily. So there. What is it? Okay, that is not what I wanted to move, but alright, I'll take it. Is that in the same place? Okay, it's just like a little bit lower, alright. I will put it a little bit lower, actually. Ew. This eye is going to be the death of me. I hate sneezing so much. Now the nose is bothering me again. See, the worst part of this is that it's all my own doing. Because, like, I wouldn't have nearly any of this problem if I, like, drew him with slightly wider eye sockets. But my dumbass decided, hey, you know what? Make them look unique. Like, make them look like they have cool faces and stuff. It's bad. It makes everything harder for me. I think this eye looks alright. I'm just gonna add the smile and the cursedness part. Did I remember to put this on a new layer? Okay, good. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to do this. I'm gonna draw this part first. That first line of teeth was fine. Why did I get rid of it? Changing the jaw again. That looks a bit better. As I've said the first 400 million times. Okay, what? How do you draw a tongue? How does it work? I'm ready to see the same line 400 million times again. It's like the circle, but worse. Ew. Why does it come from the top of their mouth? That's incorrect. Where does it go? Alright. And shrink in the mouth. His teeth look huge. Why does it come from the top? Ugh. Like that? I don't draw tongues. I don't know what I'm doing. Is it like that? That just looks weird. It's gonna be a weird looking blob, I don't know. God, it looks like he's like licking his eye like a fucking gecko. Or a chameleon, or whatever it is that, like, the reptile that licks its own eyes. It looks like that. Yeah. I think it just looks weird. Like, it's just a weird expression. Why did I choose this? This is my own doing. Like... Ew. And if I... Ugh. Looks like he's holding a hot dog in his mouth. Why did I choose this on purpose? How dare you? I'm gonna fight you. I'm kind of considering just going with that. I don't know. One more time. I'm just gonna leave the face alone for now. Like, I'll do that. I'm gonna leave that alone now. Because this thing's frustrating me. Move on to the body. Oh, and I just realized just how many colors are in that. Okay. I mean, I know I probably don't have to use every single one of them, but man... it's a lot of colors to use. And none of them are blue. What do I want his body to be doing here? Ew. Okay, no. That's not happening. That's not a thing. Oh god, I just barely moved my arm, my left arm, the one that I got needled in, and it didn't feel good. Weirdly enough, it's like I just got stabbed in it or something. Maybe like sticking his neck out. No. Also that making it like cartoonishly skinny or something. And maybe like this? This is just a weird face. No matter what pose I give him, he's gonna look weird. Are you asking me a question about spontaneous human combustion? Is that what's going on here? Because that's a thing. My mom does not believe that it's a thing, but it's a thing. Okay, there's an entire Wikipedia article about it. There are 5 examples on it, and like it's really interesting. And my mom doesn't believe that it's a thing. She thinks it's just a bunch of smokers, but I'm right. And if she's still awake and in the living room or something and she hears me, I'm right. It exists. I'm probably just yelling at the void. But, yeah. I had a whole thing with her earlier today. Sinistar. I listen to this song a lot. You mean fucking Raymond? Oh, by the way, the shot isn't actually that bad. Like, literally the most side effects I've felt so far, this is my 2nd dose, the worst I've felt so far is just my arm hurting, that's it. And it just hurts because I got stabbed. Because it's a vaccine. But yeah, that's the worst of it so far. Of course, that could always be subject to change, but I'm not gonna get into that. Because you just said you're nervous, and that would be mean. Yeah, I got Pfizer. I would make him doing like a sassy pose, like with his arms back like this. Like, and the only way I can indicate where his arms are going are with his stupid, things. Like, I gave him tits. Oops. He's really got that shoulder up, and I kinda like it. You know? Like in a sassy little way. He's doing a little dance. I mean, how do you pose this face, okay? I'm trying my best here. It's not the right layer. Alright. Great to know that that's on the exact layer I don't want it to be on, but it's fine. I have to resize this. Oops. Don't want to resize the entire canvas. I'm not gonna draw Papyrus with tits. He's a skeleton. That's literally the only reason. Though I guess I can't really say anything considering I frequently give him biceps. But you know what? Actually, nobody can get on my case about that because he canonically has biceps. And you think I'm just referring to him, like, photoshopping in biceps and stuff? Hold on. I have to do some Googling very fast. I have something very important to show you, alright? That nobody acknowledges. Okay, this. Alright? Alright? You see that? You see it? You see it? You see him in his glory? I just kicked my desk, whatever. You see it in all its glory? Look. Bicep! Right there. Nobody can make fun of me anymore. Look. Oh, God. Look. He even has thighs. Okay, listen. Alright? Okay? Alright? We're on the same page here now? Alright? He got muscles. Alright? I don't know what's going on there. But look. He's got biceps. Right there. Right there. That's not a bicep. Right there. Alright? Nobody's allowed to make fun of me anymore. Nobody asked for that. It's still the funniest thing to me that nobody can decide what the characters look like. This game's been out for 5 years. Not even the team can decide what it looks like. Like, not even the people who actually worked on it know what these people look like. It's just a complete mystery. And that's, like, so beautiful to me, you know? That being said, Papyrus only wears booty shorts, and anybody who gives him anything other than Daisy Dukes is wrong. Alright? So there. I'm not biased or anything. Man, go to bed. Don't be here. You need your rest. You know, I used to wake up at 6 all the time and it was hell. So, like, no, yeah, sleep. Go sleepy time junction. Go sleepy. Go sleepy. Go. Be gone. I don't have to go to school tomorrow because we're watching out for any side effects. So in case I get sick or something, I won't be stuck at school with like a fever. But as far as I know, you don't have that excuse. That's my screaming about your health segment of the stream. And I said at 11:34 p.m. while I probably still have to get up early tomorrow. But an hour later than normal. So, you know what? Going all night, baby. No, definitely not. If I'm tired by the end of this, I might stop. Or I might do one more. I don't know. I have definitely been more energetic than usual during this stream. I don't know why, but I mean, it's cool, I guess. Also, guys, I don't know if you noticed, but he still has a little bit of titty. You're welcome. Alright, should I get to lining this? No, I shouldn't, because I still need to resize it, which you guys didn't remind me of. How dare you? How dare you? Frankly, I'm disappointed in all of you, and I'm going to be contacting your parents. Why is this paused? Fuck you, YouTube music. Don't pause my music. I almost forgot about it, and it went. God, that's humongous. Humongous jungus. This is a dark color. That eye's still kind of bothering me, and so is that tongue, but, like, I'm kind of over it now. Like, I'm just kind of living with it now, you know? Like, if it sucks, it sucks. I'm just gonna draw it. Like, I'm just gonna line it and color it, and call it a day, and leave it alone. Is this fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks? I forgot to add the blood to the sketch, but I'll remember that in the final thing. Right now he's just licking. He's literally just licking his fucking eye. Ew. Why is he like this? Why are you like this for making me draw it? All of you simultaneously are at fault for this. And I have no choice. The second this was in my Xbox, or my inbox, I had no choice but to draw it. Like, that's how this works. I can't not draw it. I can't believe you would force me to draw something like this. It's, frankly, I can't. Unbelievable, honestly. It's unfathomable. Without fathom. Not any fathom whatsoever. There's none. What, you mean you don't want to listen to Alvin and the Chipmunks versions of songs? Nowadays, that's just called nightcore. Why is that on that layer? What? What? Man, this really does just sound like the Chipmunks, doesn't it? I didn't draw the tongue spooks because Spook can't close his fucking mouth! Well, actually, no, you know what? I technically did draw him. It was just very small and very bad. But I drew him. So, your point is moot. Actually, once I'm done with once I'm done coloring this and stuff, this might be, either I will move on to Minecraft, or, this will be the last thing before I end the stream. Just because, like, I usually have a screen filter on, so that it's easier on my eyes when it gets later, and now my eyes are starting to hurt a little bit. Wait, big brain moment, hold on. Nope, that's not right. Oh wow, I can't see my sketch now. I'm gonna... Excuse me. There we go. I'm gonna make this ugly. There we go, that'll be a bit easier on me. But yeah, so once I'm done with this, that might be the end of it, just because, like, my eyes are starting to get a little strained. Damn, Alvin's off the shits. Is this what Alvin sounds like when he's rapping? Would that be Simon? Alright. Dunking on the music as if I don't, like, jam to it all the time. Oh my god, that sounds like an actual nightmare. Like, I'm just imagining, like, just Alvin there, and then, like, you do the arrow shit. I don't know anything about this game except, like, it's a rhythm game. But I'm just imagining, like, that fucking, that witty characters fight, except, like, ×2 speed, and just, like, with it, like, literally with a rabid chipmunk on the other end. You know, just foaming at the mouth and everything. Like, it's a completely normal chipmunk, but somebody shoved a tiny hoodie on him and gave him rabies, and that's the fight. That's what I'm imagining right now. Just because you put the game Friday Night Funkin' into my head. Every time I read that acronym, my first thought isn't Friday Night Funkin', it's Five Nights Freddy's. Like, I had a big Five Nights at Freddy's phase when I was, like, little. Little as in, like, before the Undertale thing. So, like, that acronym is just burned into my brain now. I don't know anything about FNAF now. Anything past the 4th game is just a complete mystery to me. It's so confusing, I don't understand. Like, apparently Purple Guy has a name now. I guess. He's not just Purple Guy. The guy that's purple. Yeah, like, I'm only just now starting to stop seeing Five Nights Freddy's, just because, like that mod character Witty, like, I really liked his character design, and I watched his, like, a few different versions of his battle, cause good character designs make me lose, like, all brain thoughts. and I just like his character design. So, yeah, that's, like, I'm getting kind of more, like, understanding of what the fuck that game is. I still don't understand it, and I don't really want to. I don't really care that much, but yeah, that's literally the only way that I managed to stop reading that. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, like, I was in the fandom for a while, like the FNAF fandom, for a while. Like, I was pretty little, but, like, oh my god, okay, so, when Five Nights at Freddy's came out and I was, like, obsessed with it and stuff, like, I did a thing. It was when, I was young enough to still do those fucking, you know those Valentine's Day parties, classes would have, where you all have a Valentine's Day box and, like, cards and stuff, and you would go across the entire class and, like, give people candy and cards and stuff. What I did, for Valentine's Day one year is I made, I made, like, I think 6 different versions of cards, and they all had an animatronic on them. I drew them all by hand. Keep in mind, I think this was, like, 4th grade. So, like, I drew all of them by hand and copied them a bunch. And there were, like, 6 cards and, like, 6 different cards that each had a different character on them. And, like, man, I was a weird kid. I don't know. Like, I want to know what their parents thought. Like, when those kids brought home that and, like, saw a creepy-ass animatronic drawn by, like, an 8-year-old. 4th grade isn't 8. I don't know ages, but, like, just imagine how they, like, what did the parents think? Because I know for a fact very few people in my grade knew what that was. So, like, what did they think about that? And just, Happy Valentine's Day, here's a card with child murdering robots on it. You know? I was also, Bonnie for Halloween once. Like, just classic Bonnie. And, you know what? Bonnie's been getting fucking scammed in these new games, man. I swear. He's my favorite character, so I'm mad about it. But, like, there are alternate versions of every animatronic except for Bonnie. Which, okay, you know, I guess it's reasonable because there are, like, a shit ton of, like, bunny animatronics. But man, I just want more classic Bonnie, you know? Like, he's cool, you know? He deserves it. And Springtrap doesn't count. Fuck Springtrap. I'm just, like, reverting to back when, like, I used to actually care about FNAF and stuff. I remember being so excited for FNAF, God, what was it? It's the one with, like, all the little, like, chibi animatronics, like, it was like a fighting game, I think. Like, an RPG. Whatever. Which game is the RPG? Because I know there is one, I just can't remember its name. And I was trying to draw what they look like in it, but this isn't it. He just has a tiny Freddy on his shoulder. Something like FNAF. Was it FNAF? FNAF World. That one. All right, fine, you disaster. Don't stay up too late though, cause I'm not gonna. And I don't even know if I'll have school tomorrow, cause I don't know if I'll have the side effects or not. I'm not optimistic, because if I'm my mom was optimistic and then she got a fever. So, like, and I firsthand witnessed her melting. So, like, just saying, not feeling great about it. Man, I'm glad I decided to put down that background, because I think my eyes would be bleeding. Like, my eyes are still kind of hurting, even with it right now. But I think without it, my eyes would be, like, just gone. I keep forgetting what his face looks like, and then I scroll up and I'm like, ugh. And I don't usually react that way to my own drawings, but I guess today is an interesting day. Make a wish. Let me get some chapstick real quick. Didn't mean to drop it. I did mean to drop it that time, except I didn't drop it, I threw it really hard. As one should. You know, I can never tell how much this microphone picks up, because I rewatched one of my old Minecraft streams. It's not old, but I rewatched one of my Minecraft streams, and so at the time of that stream, my brother must have been playing a video game or something, and I asked you guys if you could hear him screaming or something, and you said no, like liars. How dare you lie to me like that? Because I rewatched it, and like literally I somehow managed to pause in the middle of my sentence just perfectly, so that in the middle of that sentence you could just hear in the distance, in a completely different room, you could just hear my brother screaming like he's getting murdered. He wasn't getting murdered, he was literally just playing a video game, because he does that all the time. But like, you guys told me you couldn't hear him, but you could. So, like, my point is, this microphone picks up so, like, I would have thought that, like, you wouldn't be able to hear something from a different room, but I guess screaming is a different scenario. I wouldn't be able to give you like a timestamp or anything, because I couldn't even tell you which stream it's in. But like, it was one of them. And like, I managed to go to a perfect spot where if you just, like, I just paused my sentence, just the right time for him to scream. Oh man, I'm hungry. I already had dinner today, but like I'm just suddenly hungry and I'm not okay with it. I don't want to be hungry, but it's too late to cook anything because it's 11 p.m. and almost 12 actually. Do I still have the thing? No, I deleted it, damn. I was gonna bring up the, like, if it's past 12 in your timeline, or in your timeline, in your time zone, go to bed, but I deleted it, sadly. I got chocolate near me, I'll just have that at some point. There's some Oreos in the kitchen, I can steal those. This shoulder looks huge, but I don't care enough to fix it. I feel like I already said that once in this stream, on this drawing, but I don't care enough to not repeat myself. Alright, color time. If you guys heard me pop my elbow, sorry. Where is that palette? There it is. I accidentally covered it up. So I'm gonna get this for the bone, because that's the closest to actual bone color. Wait, hold on, I forgot his fucking teeth. Oops. Motherfucker just got one teeth. One tooth. Don't you hate it when you just have one teeth? Awful. Anyway, there's that. Kinda looks weird, but that's my style, so whatever. I'm fine with it looking a bit awkward. I mean, he's got his fucking tongue out, who cares? It's gonna look awkward no matter what. I'm just laying down these colors right now. They'll probably change eventually. Right now I'm just seeing what I like. Actually, no, I'll use that for the blood. I'll use this one for the scarf. Actually, no, I will use this one for the scarf. So I want to see if I... No. I was messing around with that. I didn't like it. That looks interesting. I will remember the blood. I can't promise, but I will. Just take my word for it. I'm gonna use this color for the weirdness, so that I don't waste it. Oh, that looks weird. It's got like a weird flavor to it. Go to bed! It is late! Let's see what I want to do with this. I guess I could draw the blood now. Clip it in a minute. Hold on. There we go, now it's closer and I can draw it easier. Let's see. Ah! Okay, apparently that wasn't closed. Looks like tomato sauce. Ah! See, dripping blood is hard to draw. So it never looks quite drippy enough, you know? Tungus. I can't go to bed. I am currently doing something. How did I manage to get spit on my glasses? What? Excuse me? How did that... What? It's right in front of my eye, but if I try to wipe it off, it'll smear everywhere. Why? How did this happen? When did this... excuse me? I feel very... I'm not okay with this one bit. It's literally right in front of my pupil. I hate this. But I will persevere. Uh, Usually with things that that somebody doesn't give a palette with, I was planning on just doing, the thing that I did with Karma here. Just uncolored, but with a colored background. But if you're gonna put in a new, request, I'm not gonna remember it, so, like, send me an ask on Tumblr about that, because otherwise I'll forget about it. You know, I gotta say, I still don't understand why you like him. He sucks. Oh, I just realized this is the... Oops, I'm gonna fix the thing. It blends in too much with the background. For my liking. There we go. Colors are hard. What you are is a weirdo, but it's fine. I like to add, like, whenever I draw blood and stuff, I like to add these highlights to it. So like, it makes it look neat. Very liquidy. Sometimes it just kind of looks like weird slime though, but it's fine. I'll put some shading in it too, since there's enough colors for that. Assuming it doesn't look like garbage. Y'all are weird. I don't understand you people. Man, this just looks like tomato juice. Like, or tomato sauce or something. is my attempt at shading it. Literally the entire way that I drew Spooks is because I thought Horror Tale Papyrus wasn't scary enough. Okay? Like, I literally drew Spooks based off all things that normally freak me out. Of course, I'm desensitized to him now, but like, just saying. I never said I liked the way that he looked. Especially since he's a pain in the ass to draw. Probably not gonna keep this shading because I don't think I like it, but I'm gonna keep trying to make it work just because. Yeah, that just looks like grime. I wonder how well this color would work for highlights. I guess I could make him look like he's on top of a volcano. That would work. That would be thematic. Makes sense. I don't see why not. Alright. So if the shine is coming from there, then it should come from that way. Okay. Should put this under that. I'm gonna try something. Just trying to do highlights under blood is a bit difficult. If you go out of your way to make me draw a pastel palette, I'm gonna block you, I swear to God. Pastel palettes are the bane of my existence. Well, I'm glad you guys are liking it so far. I've decided to try a little lighting effect here. For some reason. Just messing around with it. Oh shit, this is Russ. Wait a minute. I forgot a thing! It's Russ, which is very important that which means it's very important that I add this. If they had just said like papyrus or something, I wouldn't have done it, but like this is it's a little important. Then I will... What if I... Hold on, I'm trying to figure something out real quick. Ah, there it is. Okay. I was trying to find a specific setting that I don't use on Psy ever. Hey, listen, the only thing in my story that has any parallels to Error Sans is a Sans. So, just because he has tier thing doesn't mean that Russ is related to Error, okay? That's just what he looks like. I wonder if this would look any better. Nah, I like it more when it's subtle. I think that's actually all the shading that I have to do on this part of the skull. That's cool. I forgot that was part of that song. Man, there's no thing that works as a highlight for this color. Oh well. I'm gonna attempt to shade this. And it will cause problems for this color, but I have a plan for that. I didn't say he wasn't an outcode. I just said he's not like Error. There's a different one who is like Error. And I'm very aware of that parallel, but that also just isn't actually intentionally a thing. It's just kind of a thing that happens. That makes his teeth look dirty. Blech. Hold on, I'm checking something real quick. Holy shit, how has that last drawing that I just posted already gotten 44 notes? What the fuck? Alright. I just wanted to look at that real quick. Anyway. Man, this looks like some kind of post-apocalyptic thing. I'm vibing with it. Let's see here. Temporary lower of opacity. So that I can switch to this color. Even if pastel quote-unquote wins, doesn't mean that I like it. I still do not enjoy drawing in pastels. But I gotta say, this drawing so far has been really fun. Like, just a fun thing to experiment with. Man, that looks so, like, weird compared to the rest of it being completely unfinished.
Wind up your body, girl.
About time. Good night. That's the wrong layer. Whoops. I know I have to go to bed soon, but like, I'm getting really invested in this, just in this coloring. Because I don't know, it's just fun. I'm working right now. Excuse me. Oh, this one. Alright, I'll see you both later. I'm glad you're finally getting sleep. About time. I do not want to be responsible for your sleep deprivedness. I'll probably wrap up here kind of soon. I'm getting done here. Oh, what's this remix? It is... I'm just gonna type it in the chat, hang on. It's too late for me to say it out loud. This isn't a joke, by the way. Now go to bed. Stop being awake. I'm just realizing this is the first time I used this orange. Weird.
You can help me save the Earth from a terrible experiment. Yes, the whole Earth.
I think I like that a bit more, actually.
You can help me save the Earth from a terrible experiment. Yes, the whole Earth. Yes, the whole Earth. Sound boy. Now this one is designed for 18 and over. Say 18 and over. Say too young to feel the sound, yeah. Sound boy. boy, you're too young to play that song, yeah. Now this one is designed for 18 and over. Over, say 18 and over. Over, say too young to play that song, yeah. Sound boy, won't you go home to your nana, your nana. Go home to your nana, won't you go home, too young to play that song, yeah. Sound boy. You're too young to play that song, yeah.
Alright, so I think if I don't stop messing with this now, I never will. So I'm gonna add the stuff. Hold on. Why is there a thing here? I had to fix a thing. My brain's starting to shut down. Alright, now what for the background? My eyes. Definitely changing that color out. Ew. That looks good. me just save this real quick. Oh, what was the thing? Hold on. Highlight headbang hate crime, that's what it is. That's what this is called now. Alright, guys. Now with that, I'm starting to melt. So, that is where I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you all for coming. There's only 3 of you left, but still. This was very fun. And I will stream again eventually. I don't know when, but it'll happen. Alright, bye!